Alright, so I wasn't gonna make this video, especially the day of release for Agony, but I feel like this has to be talked to because I know a lot of people aren't gonna talk about it. Besides the comments that it's getting on basically every type of gaming website that talks about this game, Facebook pages, the Church of Agony, which is like their Facebook page. If you even try to put a negative comment, the developers won't let you, put it on there, the admin and whatever. But anyway, so I feel like I don't know. I feel like I got robbed. Like when someone robs you for your money, um, through like a purchase of a product. Um, a lot of people have been waiting for this game for a long time, and it was one thing delaying the game, which I understand that happens all the time. But then the fact that months ago that said they were going to censor the game, which people eventually got over, and then they said they're going to release a patch for PC where it's uncensored. And just a day or two before release, they're saying, "Wait a minute, actually, we're going to have to censor certain parts on PC. Not only is it censored already for console, but now we're going to have to do it for PC also." So they went on their word for they went around that. Like they didn't really tell us the whole truth. I'm not sure what happened, but basically the day before the game got censored somewhat more on PC, even though it wasn't supposed to be. So they that's what happened. I'm like, all right, I don't really care. I'm already getting the censored version on console anyways. So I just really feel bad for the people that had the Kickstarter campaign going and they actually paid for this game more, not only for release date, but like just paying for the game to be made to begin with. But what I'm gonna talk about now is the actual experience I had the first 30 minutes. I didn't really talk about it in my live stream, but I'm gonna talk about it now. Think of this as like a my first impressions of the game and just my thoughts on the development team and what they're gonna do and hopefully what they do the next week or so. Um Basically what I first noticed about this game when I started is that the graphics weren't that good. It felt like a last gen game somewhere between PS3, 360, and PS2. It was in the middle somewhere. It's hard for me to really think about that, especially on my live stream. But that's what it seemed like, and I think a lot of people feel the same way. You can definitely tell the graphics got lower down from the first gameplay footage we saw back like 2 years ago. Frick, even like not that long ago. I don't know. Like I just don't know. And I understand it's an indie, development team. There's only 9 people making this, but I just feel like this entire thing was a lie, and we got told some truth, but they went back on their word, and then we get a game that feels it doesn't feel like it's finished. It feels like they're just like, okay, we got 2 delays now, we can't wait any longer. These people are on our necks. We just have to throw the game out there and just give them an unfinished product. I rather them would have waited a bit longer to actually finish the game. Because first off, day one right now, as this game is out, there's audio bugs on the Xbox One, which I'm not experiencing the first half an hour playing. There's screen tearing, which basically you see these lines form on the screen every once in a while. I actually thought it was my live stream, but apparently it's not. It's actually just that's how the game's made. So it's almost I understand it's the first day, but all you have to worry about is a campaign. There's no multiplayer or anything. Can you at least get that right? I don't know. And who tested this game? Did anybody even freaking test this game when it came out? Did they literally get a blind person, a deaf person, a blind person to not see the screen tears, and a deaf person to not hear the audio tears or the audio bug? Like, it's almost like a joke. And the thing is, they don't really so far in the game like it just feels unfinished. Graphics aren't everything, but the graphics don't feel like they're finished. There's there's texture problems. The the gameplay isn't that innovative. It's really unoriginal for the most part. I'm only like I said, I'm only half an hour into the game. So I wasn't sure if I should make this video, but think of this as almost like a review so far. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna review this game or if I'm gonna keep streaming this game on my channel. If I do stream it, I'm not playing till Thursday until the patch is released, so keep that in mind. Um, Hopefully I'll eat all my words because I want this game to be good. I want this game to succeed. And if games like this succeed, that's a good thing for the gaming industry because it's an indie developer and there's 9 people and they can make another one and they can make better games. Hopefully better than this one because I can tell by now this game isn't going to be anything amazing. It's going to be average, decent to maybe good at best by the end of it. It's not going to be an Outlast. It's not going to be a Visage that's probably coming out this year and that's probably going to be better. It's not going to be games like that. It's I don't know, like, man, yeah, I just feel disappointed. Like, I just feel like I got lied to for a very long time. I think a lot of people feel like that, and the reviews that I'm seeing are very the same. What I'm kind of saying, like, I felt like this the first couple of minutes of the game when I started playing it, and just like the button prompts, there's no proper button prompts. It doesn't tell you like it doesn't really explain anything, and this is already the first couple of minutes, so it's already like I see a problem, and I just don't get how a product like this, gets released. It's unfinished. It's like I paid $50, and everybody waited for over 2 years for this game to come out. All these promises, none of them. I don't think people even realize it's not just about the censorship at this point. It's about other things. I guarantee you, if you look back at old Agony videos back in 2016 gameplay, it looks like it looks like a next generation game, which is this generation. Sorry, is what I mean. Looks like a PS4, Xbox One game for the most part. Um, but I'm gonna stop talking about the graphics. I'm just saying that was the first thing I noticed about this game. Um, it's not terrible, even with the technical problems. It's not a terrible game. It's just frustrating. There's certain things that they don't explain it. It doesn't make sense. The level designs are not that good. It's kind of confusing also. And like I said, I'm only like so much into the game, and I'm already seeing these things. The only thing technical problem it has so far is the screen tearing, and I thought that, like I said, I thought it was my stream, but it's been reported that it's not. So, um, I'm not gonna. I wasn't harsh on this game or on this game on my last video about the censorship. I'm gonna be now because it's going past the censorship. This is a studio that I feel like I hate to say this, but like, was this a money grab? Like, come on, please just tell me it's not, right? Was this a money grab? They're like, oh, let's think of this concept of hell. Let's get all these people, demographics involved with this game, and like they'll eat it up. Like, I don't know, man. I just want to be wrong. I really want to be wrong. I just want someone, get some reassurance. Hopefully after the patch we'll have a better experience. But even after that, this feels like an unfinished game. And it's 2018. We're still getting crap like this. I don't want to call it crap. But yeah, like that's kind of my first impression. Besides the fact that it was hard to get this game this morning, obviously. Like if you watch my live stream, how I had to go to 2 different places and one of them didn't even have it. But um, I think the biggest here's a kicker. I think the biggest controversy of this game now isn't the censorship, but it's the people that are pissed off. So there's good publicity and it's bad, but now you're getting all the bad publicity. And if one of you guys see this video, the 9 members of Agony, which any team member sees this, then all right, cool. But I doubt it. And it's not about censorship anymore. Like I said, it's about fixing your game. And even if you fix it, I don't know if it's gonna be good I don't know if it's gonna be as good as you promised it. So what else is new, right? We get promised a bunch of stuff saying it's gonna be great. And the reviews that this game was getting is saying it was the most anticipated survival horror game before it was even out. I don't know about that anymore. But yeah, if this game isn't good after this week, like I'll be playing it a lot, and I might do a follow up review or video. I'll definitely do a live stream this Thursday or Friday, possibly. So let me hear your thoughts. Have you played Agony? I'm seeing people's comments on Facebook and all that. Um, I'd say a good 70% of people have the same mindset as me, so I'm not the only one. All right, peace.